This problem is going to be a example of a mass to molecules problem, and it will read, what is the mass of a 7.93 times 10 to the 29th molecules of aluminum nitrate. What we ultimately have to realize is that everything is related to moles. And since everything is related to the mole, mass and molecules are also related to the mole. Now, how do we convert from mass to moles and moles to mass? Of course, we use molar mass. And how do we go from moles to molecules? Molecules back. We use Avogadro's number, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd per 1 mole. Now, this is always the same regardless of what you're talking about, but molar mass is different for every molecule. So how do we figure out the molar mass of AlNO3, aluminum nitrate? Well, what we need to do is figure out the molar mass of every single one of the elements. We have aluminum, we have nitrogen, we have oxygen, and we have 1 aluminum according to the formula. We have 3 nitrogens, and we have 9 oxygens. We have to multiply that by the molar mass of each one of these. Aluminum is 26.98 grams per mole. Nitrogen is 14.01 grams per mole. And oxygen is 16.00 grams per mole. And when we tabulate each one, we end up, of course, with this 26.98 grams per 1 mole. The nitrogen turns out to be 42.03 grams per 1 mole, and the oxygen is 144.00 grams per 1 mole. Now when we add this up, we end up with 213.01 grams per 1 mole. Well, since it's going to require us 2 steps to get from molecules to mass, I suggest writing the information that you start with, 7.93 times 10 to the 29th molecules of AlNO3. And since it's going to take us 2 steps, I always like to write the 2 parentheses. And in the end, ultimately, we'll end up with grams of aluminum nitrate, AlNO3. So the first step is to use Avogadro's number, such that what we want goes on top. The first thing we want are moles. So for every 1 mole of aluminum nitrate, there's 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of aluminum nitrate. And you see that the molecules cancel, leaving us with moles. And now using the molar mass of 213.01 grams of aluminum nitrate for every 1 mole of aluminum nitrate, we end up with, to 3 significant figures, 2.81 times 10 to the 8th grams of aluminum.